Hello, everybody. I guess it's not quite 9 o'clock yet. Oh, it is now. I always like to start on time because I like to honor the people's time that are here on time. And I don't ever want to start early just in case somebody's jumping on right at 9. So it's 9 and it's Wednesday and it's the power hour. And I'm so glad you're here. And I'm so glad I'm here. There's no place I'd rather be right now than hanging out with you guys on a Wednesday night. And normally I'm here with my partner in crime, Todd, and if you were on last week, you know that he wasn't able to jump on. His work is really, really, really busy right now. And he gets on these, I don't really even understand exactly what he does, but he gets on these like support calls or whatever where he can't get off until the issue is resolved or something like that. So he was planning to be here tonight and then he got tied up with work. So you just have me again, and I have lots of great stuff to talk about tonight. Be sure and say hi in the comments when you jump on. I would love to know that you're here and say hi. And let's see. Okay. So we have an awesome topic tonight. This is something that's really, really near and dear to me. We're talking about YouTube. And if you came based on the email that I sent out today, then you kind of saw some of the things that I said we were going to talk about tonight, including how to use YouTube to connect with your audience and to build your business. And they're kind of one and the same. It's one of the reasons why YouTube works so well is because, video is a great way to connect with people on a deeper level than just an email or a blog post or something that's just text. Video allows a deeper level of connection, which is why video is so popular now, right? We see video everywhere. We have all the stories on Facebook and Instagram. We have like Facebook Live, Instagram Live, IGTV. I mean, you just see video everywhere now. It's kind of taken over. And that's because of the power of it. It really allows you to connect with people in a whole different way than you can with text. And it really has been, for me, the whole time that I've been marketing online, which is a long time, about 15 years, almost the whole time that I've been marketing online, I've been using video. It took me a little while to get up enough courage to really dive into video. I was really afraid to at first. I was afraid that if people would see me on camera, like I was sending out emails and I was building my email list and I had a website where everything was just text. And I liked the comfort of that because I could edit it as much as I wanted. And I was just really afraid that if people could actually see me and hear my voice, that they would judge me or that some people wouldn't resonate with me or just would be turned off by the fact that I'm a fast talking girl from New Jersey or whatever, that it was easier for me to hide behind the text than it was for me to get in front of the camera. And I was really afraid to get in front of the camera. I thought that I would turn people away. And the thing about video is that you will turn people away when you get on camera. You absolutely will. Because some people are not your people. So, when they see you, they might not feel connected to you for whatever reason. But on the flip side of that, what happens is the people that do connect with you or resonate with you will follow you for life. And, they're going to connect with you on a much deeper level. And they're going to stick around and they're going to read your emails and they're going to subscribe to your YouTube channel. And they're going to follow you around for a really long time. And one of the things that I really love about YouTube is that you can really have a successful business without having hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I don't have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. And I'm always, adding to my YouTube channel and building my YouTube channel. but I've never needed to have a lot of subscribers, because if you use the platform to really serve the people that you do have, and we're going to talk about how to do that tonight, you don't need hundreds of thousands of people. You just need, enough people that know you, like you, and trust you based on the value that you provide on YouTube, that want to take it a step further with you. Okay, so I'm going to go into all of this in a little more detail, or a lot more detail, as we get more into this training tonight. But just to, remind you, kind of the three things that I promised that I was going to talk about tonight are, how to use YouTube to connect on a deeper level with your audience, which I just started to touch on already. Position yourself as an authority in your niche, and to generate leads and sales for your business. Okay, so these are, the things that I use YouTube for, the reasons that I love YouTube. And so I can't wait to go into more detail about these with you. I'm gonna, I have to blow my nose. So hold on one sec. I'm just gonna turn my camera off for just a. Sorry about that. I didn't want to do it on camera. Speaking of connecting with people on camera, yeah, I just didn't want to have to blow my nose in front of you guys. All right, real quick. Just want to check. Oh, Denny's here. Hi, Denny, Louie, Jim. Hi, you guys. So good to see you here. And awesome. Okay, so let me find my. All right. All right. So, let me know in the comments if you currently have a YouTube channel, and if you currently use it for your business. When I first started using YouTube, it was, I was documenting things I was a new mom, and I was, putting videos of like my kid learning to walk and talk, and just funny kid stuff that they do, or, that kind of stuff. So you might have a YouTube channel and just be using it for personal stuff, which is fine. And I still do that. Like, I still post personal stuff on my YouTube channel. I make music videos and all that kind of stuff. But what I want to know is if you are using YouTube for business at all. I would like to know, if you have a YouTube channel that's just personal, that's awesome. And if you have one for business, let me know. I'm just curious how many people are already using YouTube for business. Okay, so I have I have some notes here about stuff that I want to make sure that I talk about tonight. But to be honest with you, like when Todd's here, we kind of bounce back and forth between each other and have a different type of flow than when I'm by myself. And so anyway, I have plenty of stuff to cover. I'm trying to figure out what order to kind of cover it in. So I think one of the things, what I'm going to do first before I share my screen and kind of show you like the how to, and this isn't going to be a super technical training tonight. It's just more going to be about the idea behind how you use YouTube to do the things that I'm talking about, to position yourself as an authority and to generate leads and sales for your business. I'm going to show you how that works, but I'm not going to go into like super detailed technical stuff tonight. Really tonight, mostly I want to talk about like the power of YouTube, and the difference between YouTube and social media, and why that matters. So like I was saying, when I first started marketing online, and I knew at the time I was in a network marketing company, and I was doing everything face to face with people. Like if I wanted to show the plan, that's what I don't know if it's still called that in network marketing, but it was back then, where you would like have a little flip chart and you would meet with people in person and like show them your business opportunity. And I was doing that a lot. Like I was was succeeding in my company, but it was a lot of work. I was driving all over the place to meet people in coffee shops. I was driving in blizzards, pregnant with my first child, to meet people at coffee shops and show them the plan. And right before I was about to have my baby, I was like, there's got to be a way to leverage myself and my time. And so I first started using video to kind of like show the plan in a video. I'm like, if I can do this on a video, then I don't have to drive through a blizzard to a coffee shop to show people what I have. I can talk to them via video. The other thing I was using it for was to train people, because what would happen is every time that I would bring people into my business, then I had to sit down for another hour with them. And again, everything I was doing was in person. So these were all people that lived within driving distance from me. So we would schedule another time. They'd say, yes, I'm in, and they'd sign up and they'd pay and they whatever. Then we'd schedule a time to do their training, which was another hour of my time of training plus the driving time to and from. And so I was like, I really was interested in learning how to use video so that I could leverage my time. I was like, well, I can't really bring in as many people as I want because I don't have enough time to train them all. So I was like, if I'm thinking long term and I'm thinking big picture, I want to be able to bring, like say I sponsor 30 people in a day. Like right now, the way I was doing it, it wouldn't be possible for me to train that many people. But if I had a video that could train them, then it's like unlimited how many people that I could sponsor, right? So that was what kind of drove me to get out of my fear of the camera and to start making videos, was to just really leverage my efforts of the things that I was already doing to build my business in my network marketing company. And those are some things that you can do, you can definitely do with YouTube. The main thing that I kind of transitioned into, that I still do with YouTube, is to just really provide value for my target audience. So to answer the questions and solve the problems that people have, that I know that people have because I had the same problem. So in other words, I know Todd and I did a training about this too, where we talked about the learn, do, teach method. I know that if there's something that I need to figure out how to do, I need to learn, that there's probably other people, once I learn it, there's probably other people that still don't know how to do it. So I can create a training on that so that when someone goes to YouTube or Google to search for how to do that thing that I just learned how to do, they can find my video. I can teach them how to do what I just learned how to do. So along the way, as I would learn different skills, I would basically make a video to teach what I just learned and show other people how to do it. The other great thing that you can do with YouTube videos is to kind of document your journey, document your success, share your successes. Like when I generated my first lead on the internet, I was so excited. You have no idea. Like this is after, like I said, I was doing all of this like manual, making a list of family and friends, calling people, meeting at coffee shops. When I finally started learning how to market on the internet, when I generated my first lead online, doing something pretty much exactly what I'm going to show you tonight with YouTube, I was so excited that I made a YouTube video about it. And I sent it out to my email list saying, I just generated my first lead online and here's how I did it. Sent them over to my YouTube channel to show them how I did it. So what's so cool about this is the people that are following me are like, wow, I've never generated a lead online. I want to see what she did. So I'm not like really far ahead necessarily of the people that are following me, especially back then when I was just starting, but I was sharing every little thing that I learned. And the people that were following me love that, because I was sharing, like I was just one step ahead of them, which made it really easy for them to kind of follow in my footsteps and learn from me and do what I did to start doing the same thing, to have the same successes. And it's a lot more relatable for people than trying to, if you've got a multimillionaire who started building their business on the internet years and years ago, who doesn't even remember what it was like to generate their first lead online. Their content and their videos and their value that they provide for the marketplace is going to be different than mine because I'm in a different place. So I'm here to tell you that you do not need to be like the biggest expert in your niche in order to develop a following on YouTube, in order to really make a difference for people. And that's what I'm saying. I don't have a lot of subscribers on YouTube, but I try to really make a difference for every single person that finds my videos, meet them where they're at and make a difference for them. And if you do that, you don't have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers to build your business. Okay. Um, so this is what I love about YouTube. And I don't know if Paul's here tonight, but I had a funny conversation with him today. I mean, this is another thing that I really love about it. So, a guy that I sponsored yesterday into the Home Business Academy, which I'm going to talk about throughout this training a little bit, because the Home Business Academy has a tool called the Funnel Builder, which is the platform that I love more than I can even put into words. You have no idea. I was just talking to someone about it today because I still have some other stuff that I do for, another business that I have and some clients that are on other platforms. And I was using another platform today, and it was just so frustrating because I'm so spoiled by the funnel builder inside of the Home Business Academy. So that tool is what I use to create the pages that allow me that I post in my YouTube videos that allow me to generate leads and sales online. And if you want at any point more information about the Home Business Academy and the Funnel Builder, there's a link below this video. And if you click on that link, it'll take you over to learn more about the platform that I'm going to talk about throughout this video. And anyway, it's an awesome platform, and it has an affiliate program. So and it pays 80% commissions on the Funnel Builder and the other two products that are inside of the platform. So this is my favorite affiliate program. It's my favorite community on the internet, and it's a big part of my passion with my marketing. With it kind of goes hand in hand with everything that I teach, because no matter what type of business someone might be building, this platform can help them. This is not a network marketing company, but if you're in a network marketing company, it can help you build your network marketing business, because it's going to give you the ability to build these beautiful pages and to position yourself as an authority in your niche, like I said we were going to talk about, and to generate leads, because you need a way to be able to do that. You need to be able to offer people something that they want to exchange their contact information for to become a lead. So we have this beautiful platform that allows us to do this. And so today I was welcoming in a new member that I sponsored yesterday into the Home Business Academy. And Paul made a comment about how, what did you do to convince him? Paul's the owner of the platform, by the way, one of the co-founders of the Home Business Academy, dear friend of mine, awesome, awesome, awesome guy. And he said, what did you have to do to convince him? And I said, I didn't convince him at all. Like, that's just not what I do. And the reason is because he came in because of one of my, the guy that I sponsored came in from one of my YouTube videos. And that's what I love about YouTube. If you provide value in your videos and somebody watches it and they get the value that you're teaching, and then you tell them in your video, at the end of your video, click the link below if you want to learn more about whatever it is. And then they just do that. Like, I'm not convincing anybody to do something that they don't want to do. They're just taking the next step with me because they resonate with me. They know me, like me, trust me. Sometimes it takes a while. Somebody might watch my videos over time for like a long time before they are ready to take the next step. But over time, you start to build a relationship with people. And the thing that I love about YouTube is that, you can put a video up, and in that video, you offer people an opportunity to take the next step with you by giving you their contact information in exchange for something of value that you give them, which we'll talk about in a second, some type of a lead magnet, or, get a free gift that they can opt in and give you their email address for. And then you continue to provide value for them through your emails and your videos and your blog posts, and you develop a relationship with them. And that's why you don't have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers to, be successful and to really make a difference for people. And I know Denny's on here. Denny emailed me today. Denny's been following me, and we've worked side by side and things in the past, and I hadn't heard from her in a while, but she's on my email list. And today she signed up for the 30-minute workday system. That's like my favorite system. It's a free system that's kind of a bonus. When you join the Home Business Academy, you can use it to generate like multiple streams of affiliate income inside of the system, and it's free. And so I share it in all these different places. I share it in my YouTube videos, and I share it in my emails. Like I'll say, PS, this is the system that I use to generate leads online or whatever, and I'll put a link in there or whatever. So Denny signed up for the 30-minute workday system and sent me an email today replying to the email that she got from me when she signed up. And she said, and I jotted it down, part of it here. It says, hi, Amy, I'm in and I don't know what to expect, but with you connected, I knew it had to be the highest and best. Thank you so much for this opportunity. So this is the type, and I know some of you that are on here, I know like Paul and Jim, I know that other people that are doing this type of work the same way that I do get messages like this all the time as well from people that are like, thank you so much. So it's not about convincing people to do anything. It's about providing value for people and showing people the opportunities that are available. Like I love the Home Business Academy and the 30-minute workday so much that it would be doing the world a disservice if I didn't tell them about it, right? So I'm providing an opportunity for people. I'm sharing value with people. And I'm not getting on videos and just like doing sales pitches. That's not what I do. I answer questions. Like if somebody asks me a question about how this works or whatever, I can create a piece of content that answers that question and put it on my YouTube channel. And then under the video, I can have a link that takes people to learn more about the system that I'm teaching about and so forth. So I love that. Like what Denny said today in her message, I don't know what to expect. But with you connected, I knew it had to be highest and best. Like she knows me, likes me, trusts me. She has no idea what this even is, but she wants to learn more because she's developed a relationship with me. Does that make sense? I'm just gonna, for whatever reason, I have to refresh the page in order to see the comments. And so I'm just gonna do that real quick because otherwise I have no idea if anybody's asking a question or anything. Okay. So anyway, if you have any questions along the way, be sure and just put them down there. And so anyway, so one of the things I love about YouTube is it's about providing value. It's not about convincing anybody to do anything. In my opinion, it's way better than prospecting. I don't really prospect anymore. I know a lot of people do, and that's great. And, I do a little here and there, if, something might come up if someone shoots me a message on Facebook or something like that. I'm having like one-on-one conversations with people. But for the most part, all I'm doing is providing value in my videos and emails and stuff like that. And what that does is it makes my efforts leveraged because it's not one-on-one. It's like I create a piece of content, I put it on the internet, and it's leveraged. As many people, an infinite number of people can watch my video, and it doesn't take up any extra time of mine. And that's important to me. That's a value that I have. I'm a single mom. Paul will laugh, but he knows I don't like talking on the phone. I do from time to time, for my business or whatever, but it's not how I want to build my business. I would rather, create one piece of content, put it out there and have it work for me forever. So it's leveraged and it's evergreen. Evergreen meaning once you put a video up on YouTube, it stays there forever unless you take it down. And so I like to think of my content on the internet, and particularly my YouTube videos, as little fish hooks out in the ocean. So every time you put up another piece of content, it's like another little fish hook out in the ocean where your target audience can come and find you. And and then from there they can find more of your content. And again, you're positioning yourself as an authority in your niche. They're coming there, they're finding you, and you're providing value. You're answering their questions. You're becoming a person of value. You give them a way to get onto your email list by putting a link in your YouTube video, like I'm going to show you in a few minutes. Then you can continue to be a person of value through your email and develop a relationship with them. And I want to explain the difference. YouTube is not social media, okay? It's much different than social media. And this is one of the reasons why, when I'm talking about evergreen, like basically an evergreen lead machine is the way I like to think of YouTube. It creates leads and sales forever as long as you leave the content up, because it's a search engine. So on a search engine, YouTube and Google are the biggest search engines, right? People will go there, and I know you probably do as well. When you can't figure out how to do something, I just learned how to replace the screen on my sliding glass door via YouTube. I learned how to replace a drill bit when I first got divorced, and I didn't know how to use a power drill on YouTube. It's like where I go to learn something that I don't know how to do, right? So the people that are going to YouTube are, you know, some people just go there for entertainment value and just watch whatever. But for the most part, it's used as a search engine where people go and they want to get answers to their questions or solutions to their problems. And so they're going to type in what it is that they need help with, like how to generate leads online, or, you know, how to, whatever, you know, improve your golf swing, you know, whatever it is. And so your target audience, if you're in the golf niche, you know what some of their problems are or some of their questions are, because you've probably had them in the past. So if you were to create content that answers those, that shows people how to improve their golf swing, how to hold their hands. I don't know anything about golf, so I'm not going to pretend that I do, but do you know what I mean? When someone types something into the search engines, they find your video. Now you've helped them, especially if it's something that they can implement right away and get a result. I mean, you have a follower for life once you do that. So people go there to search for the answers that you're going to be there to provide. Okay. So it's much different than social media. On social media, if you're putting stuff out there, it's what I call interruption marketing. So if people find your content on social media, most of the time it's just because they're scrolling through the news feed. You happen to come up and, you know, the algorithm was in your favor that day and your stuff got in front of them, unless you're paying for ads. If you're paying for ads on Facebook or Instagram, you can target certain people by paying to target certain people. But if you're just putting it out there for free, like you do, you know, like you would with a YouTube video, it's interruption marketing. People are not necessarily going to Facebook searching for whatever you just made a video about. They might stumble upon your video, but they're not necessarily in active mode to like take the next step because they weren't actually searching for that. Maybe they're like, oh yeah, might be interested to see how he teaches how to hold a golf club or whatever. But it's different than if they were to go to YouTube and type in how to improve my golf swing and end up on your video. And then under your video, you have a link saying, you know, grab my free guide for 10 ways to improve your golf game in the next 7 days. Or, you know, I don't, again, know much about golf, so I don't know what it would be, but like some free gift that you could offer them so that, you know, you can give them more value and they can get onto your email list. So that's what I love about YouTube. It's a search engine. So the people that find your stuff are actually searching for what it is that you're offering, for what it is that you're teaching, for the value that you're providing. And you don't always have to be teaching. I mean, teaching stuff is one great way to do it, to do like how to XYZ, and, you know, because people do search how to all the time on YouTube. But you can also do, you know, anything inspirational, educational, you know, that stuff's all good too. And all right, so let me just see something real quick here. Trying to fit this all into the hour, and I still want to share my screen so I can show you some examples. But so you're going to provide value in your YouTube videos, and then from in your video and under your video, you're going to give them the opportunity to take the next step with you. So what do I mean when I say take the next step? I mean, give them the opportunity, like I said, to give you their contact information in exchange for something that will help them take the next step in some direction. So if you're teaching, you know, something about the golf swing, maybe you have a free gift that's, like I said, 10 tips to improve your golf game or whatever, and you have a link to that under the video. And at the end of your video, you say, if this was helpful, be sure and grab my free guide under this video for 10 tips to help you improve your golf game. And then they click on the link, you give them, you know, they give you their contact information, you give them that guide for free, and that moves them over to your email list, where now you have the ability to really can stay in touch with them. You have the ability to let them know every time you have a new video. You get to let them know every time you have a new blog post. You can just send them valuable emails that have really good information regarding whatever the niche is as well, and just stay top of mind. Become a person of value, become an authority in your niche with that person. And like I said, you don't have to have a gazillion subscribers on YouTube, and you don't have to have hundreds of thousands of subscribers on your email list to be successful. You just want to really focus on, you know, act as if you're providing the value for one person. You want to change that one person's life. And if you focus on that, you will grow your subscribers and your list over time. But I'm here to tell you that you do not have to have a huge list to be wildly successful. You don't. Okay. A combination of emails and videos. So like I was saying before, videos are the best way to connect with people on a deeper level. And that's why we see them everywhere right now. Okay. If you combine connecting with somebody in a video, like when somebody finds my video on YouTube and I teach them a skill that they're trying to learn, and then they opt in for my free guide and they start to get my emails and they see that I'm teaching lots of stuff that's helpful for them in that niche. That combination of like having met you in video and then getting these email follow-ups from you, it creates such a deep level of connection. The know, like, and trust factor really gives people the opportunity to get to know you, like you, and trust you more quickly and on a deeper level. And it's more powerful than any other type of marketing I've ever done. I mean, I've done paid marketing. I do paid marketing from time to time, and other types of marketing, but video marketing has always been where most of my success has come from. I'm not going to say all of it, but a lot of it has come from just providing value. And again, you don't have to be like some super expert. Just, you know, if you're passionate about a certain niche, like I'm passionate about internet marketing, I'm always learning stuff. I learn new stuff every single day, and I'm committed to that. And I kind of have to in this niche because stuff changes so much, so quickly with technology. So whatever niche you're in, chances are, if it's something you're passionate about, you're going to be learning new stuff anyway. So you can turn around and teach it to your audience, the people that are one step behind you, and really develop that deep level of connection. Okay. And then the nice thing about YouTube videos is that you can not only have your videos on YouTube, but you can repurpose those videos. You can take the same video and put it on your blog. And I'm going to show you this in a second too. You can put it on your blog. You can put it on IGTV if you do IGTV. You know, you can use the videos in different ways. You can go live on YouTube. I'm live on YouTube right now, actually. The video that you're watching is a live YouTube video. So it's not live on my channel because this is a training that we do every week that other people can promote as well with their affiliate link. So I don't stream it live from my channel because I don't want people to go, you know, I don't want other people's prospects to end up watching it on my YouTube channel. It's just not, it doesn't seem cool to me. So I just stream it as an unlisted video on YouTube. But then what I do is I repurpose it. I download it, edit it a little bit, add a thumbnail, and then upload it as a public video on my YouTube channel. And Todd can do the same thing, and anyone else can do the same thing that wants to, that's, you know, wants to use it as a training for their list. Or, you know, we have this page that you're watching this on. As you know, there's a button below this video where people can learn more about the Home Business Academy. Anybody in the Home Business Academy can share this page with their people by putting their affiliate link at the end of the link. So, and then this video will stay up on this page for an entire week so that I can send my list here throughout the week and other people can do the same. But after that week is gone, we go live again and the video disappears. So I like to download it and then repurpose it. Other people in the Home Business Academy can do the same thing. So, you know, like if Jim wants to download this video and put it on his YouTube channel or whatever, like he can. So that's the nice thing, like with YouTube, like you can go live, like this is just an unedited live training that can be repurposed and I can put it on my blog. And I'm going to show you an example of that in a second. And then I can email my list and send them over to my blog. So yeah, so anyway, the whole idea with YouTube is just to really help people to feel served and taken care of. That's how people will feel if you're providing value on a regular basis on YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen real quick and show you just some examples of what I've been talking about here. All right. All right, so hopefully you guys can see my screen. This is my YouTube channel. So I just want to give you some examples of what I'm talking about. So here's my latest video. This is how to build your email list during the pandemic. This was the video that I did live last Wednesday night, just like this. I downloaded it and then I uploaded it to my channel and I also put it on my website, but here it is on YouTube. So what I did was I showed people the different ways that you can build your email list, kind of similar to what I'm talking about now, by building pages to offer people something for free. And I showed them one of the pages that I use, which is 30-minute workday, which is also built inside of the HBA funnel builder. But this is one of my favorite things to give away on YouTube right now. So as you can see in the description of my YouTube video, I talked about the tool, the funnel builder, and I have a link to that right here. And then get access to your free 30-minute workday system to build your email list here, because I talked about how this system works so well and the pages are built inside of the funnel builder. So if you own the funnel builder, you can actually give away this free system, which converts like crazy and it's awesome. So if someone clicks on this, it takes them here to this page. And what's cool about this lead magnet is that it's built in the HBA funnel builder, but I didn't have to build it because it was built by Nick, who created this system for all of the HBA people to use. And I have a link to this under most of my YouTube videos right now, because most of my YouTube videos are talking about kind of the skills and things that are taught inside of this system. So it's congruent. And just as a tip, I just want to tell you how I know where my leads come from too. So you can see in my YouTube video, it's kind of cut off here because it's not actually cut off, but you just can't see the whole link here unless I go in edit mode. But when you click on it, you can see the whole link. So you can see it's my link and it has !T equals YT 430. So what that means is YouTube, my YouTube video from April 30th generated, if I get a lead, and I took a screenshot of Aweber from a lead so I can show you what this looks like. So it's not going to be the same exact thing, but here's Denny. Denny opted in, and it shows you that she came in from Starr. It's 30-minute workday. That's the page she came in from, but it shows you !T equals email 4:30. So she opted in through a link in my email, April 30th. So this is how I can tell like where my leads are coming from. So I know when my leads come from YouTube, and so you can track your links that way as well. So anyway, every video that I do, whatever I'm talking about in the video, whatever's relevant, I can provide links here, and I can generate leads from my videos, and I can generate leads forever. Like sometimes I get leads from older videos. So, and then I always put at the end, then I have my description of the video, and then I always have links and resources mentioned in this video and additional resources. So what's cool about this? So this is what's called a pretty link. So amystarrallen.com/system. So what's cool about this is my older videos also have this link in it, but the link at the time was linking to a different system that I was using that wasn't free and wasn't even necessarily as good as the 30-minute workday in a lot of ways. But because it's a pretty link that I generated through the pretty link plugin on my website, I can keep this link is the same, but I can change out the target URL. So when someone clicks on this in one of my older videos, it now goes to the 30-minute workday system where it used to go to the system that I was using in the past. And I don't even have to go back and change out all of the links in all my videos. So that's what's really cool about using Pretty Link is your links will be evergreen as well. The downside is you can't track them like you can with, !T equals and know exactly where they're coming from like that, because, for this particular, this link is a link, it's not cloaked with Pretty Link. So it goes directly to the page. So if down the line I'm wanting to promote something else, I would have to come in here and change it out in all my YouTube videos. But a lot of my links are evergreen. Are pretty links. So they are evergreen. And then you can see I have some other things that I always offer in my videos, like free guide to help you generate leads online. If someone clicks on this, it takes them to this page, which I also created with the funnel builder. And I have a PDF that I created to help people come up with ideas for free gifts. Okay. And, and then I have, some other links in here. So let me give you a couple other examples. Oops. So here I did a 30-minute workday marketing system review. And so again, I have a tracking link here. Get your 30-minute workday system set up here. And I actually generated some sales from this pretty much right away. People came, I saw that the leads came through this YouTube video, and then I had a couple people, couple sales as well. So again, when someone clicks on this, it takes them here, and I get their name and email address. Whether or not they ever buy anything, today, they're still going to be on my email list, so I can continue to provide value for them. Okay, so that's another example. I happen to just really love this capture page, and there's a few other ones that come with this system. Nick created them using the funnel builder, the HBA funnel builder. And if you own the HBA funnel builder and you get this system, you can just use all the stuff that he built without even having to build it. And it's got this whole system that teaches people everything that they need to know from soup to nuts about how to market online and everything like that. So it's a huge amount of value that I get to give away. Look at all this. I get to give this away, and I didn't have to build any of it. And, if someone clicks here to create their free membership, takes them back up here, they put in their name and email address, and this goes to my email list. And then they can set up their free membership. Okay. Let me show you show you one more. So let's see. Whoops. So this is about how to find your ideal target audience for Facebook ads. So again, this link, amystarrisland.com/info, my recommendation for creating income online in 2020. This is 30-minute workday system again, with one of those evergreen links. But I also have a PDF. Anytime I create any content that has to do with Facebook, I created a free gift specifically that teaches you how to increase your Facebook engagement. So if someone clicks on this, it takes them here. And then they can click on send me the free guide, put in their name and email address, and they'll get my free PDF. And again, they'll get added to my email list. So this is how I generate leads from YouTube. Whatever is relevant, whatever free stuff I have either created or have access to, like via the 30-minute workday system or whatever is relevant to the thing that I'm teaching in that particular video, I can link to it under my YouTube video, and I can build my email list and continue to stay in touch with people that way. And over time, people will want to take the next, the next step is leaving their name and email address, right? When they click the link, after they watch the video, they want to take the next step. They leave their name and email address. They get a free gift, and then they are in a conversation with me. That's, through my emails and stuff. I can send them back to YouTube when I have a new video and all of that. Over time, when they're ready to take the next step and maybe work with me and at the next level, then they become a customer. They can take advantage of the products and services that I offer. So anyway, this is generally how this all works with YouTube. And then just want to show you, so this is my blog. So this is last week's Power Hour. That was a YouTube live. Like I said, I put it on my blog, and here it is. And I actually generated a sale from this. So this, what's nice about this is, like I said, the lives, the way that we're doing them, they only stay on the page for a week, but now this is on my website. So it's here forever. People can find this on my blog. And then on my website, I have the same links that I had on YouTube, except, I can make these buttons, learn more about the HBA funnel builder or get the 30-minute workday system for free. And I have the 30-minute workday here as well. So I'm always giving people the opportunity to get on my email address. Let me give them some value and help them along their journey in learning how to market online. All right, let me see, let me check, see if you guys have any questions. And I know I also need to check and see what I left out. All right, I'm not seeing any other questions right now. All right, let's see. Yeah, so I mean, I think I pretty much covered everything. I mean, again, the main thing, just to kind of, I just want to talk again really quick about the difference between social media and YouTube and why I love YouTube so much. On social media, your stuff is there for like a temporary amount of time, depending on what type of content it is. Like if it's a Facebook live video, people will see it that day, maybe the next day, and then it's gone. Like people are just, it's not going to be in their YouTube, in their feed anymore, unless it's getting a ton of engagement and it shows up for a little bit longer than that. But it's not really evergreen and it's not really searchable. On YouTube, when you put up a video, it's there. People can search it forever. And literally for years, I still get, I still have people look, finding videos that I created years ago that are like, technical videos about how to put tracking links on stuff or whatever. And I have links in there because I use the pretty link that are still taking people to the 30-minute workday system. So those videos, even though I created them before I was even using the 30-minute workday, the links were directing people to the other system that I was using, but now they direct people to the thing that works best now for me. And those videos are, they're evergreen and they've been generating leads for me for years. So, like I said, the more content that you create on YouTube, the more little fish hooks you have out there in the ocean, the more opportunity for people to find you. On social media, it's kind of like a one and done. So I'm not saying that social media is bad or that stuff doesn't work, because it absolutely does. But I don't really like temporary content as much. I don't want to put as much effort into creating stuff that isn't going to work for me long term. I know, like, on some of the platforms like Instagram Live, um, and I don't really do Instagram Lives, but I unless something has changed, I mean, I think now there might be a way to turn your live into an IGTV video or something like that. But for a long time, or maybe still in some ways, like, once you're not live anymore, the video disappears. And to me, it's kind of like, well, that's great. It's great to go live, but if you can't leverage it or repurpose it, then I'd rather spend my time creating something that can be leveraged and that can be repurposed. When I say repurpose, the other thing that you can do with YouTube videos so easily is, when someone has a question, like just the other day, somebody wanted to know how to track their links, kind of like I showed you real quick, how to put the code at the end of a link so that you can see where your leads are coming from. Somebody asked me that, and I just sent them a link to an old YouTube video that I have that taught that. So that's another way of repurposing content. A lot of people can use the videos like for clients and stuff. Like, if a client, I have clients sometimes that have questions, like technical questions about how to send an AWeber broadcast or how to, stuff like that. So rather than just, you know, answering them one-on-one, I'll make a YouTube video about it. Anytime I get a question like that, I will create a video about it, send it to my client, but now I have a video available for the next time somebody asks me, and I don't have to reinvent the wheel and I don't have to teach it again. I can just send a link to the video, and other people can actually find it if they're searching for that on YouTube, if they're searching for how to send a broadcast on AWeber or whatever. So I like to create content that can be repurposed over and over. Facebook Lives, it's not really like that. Like, you can repurpose a Facebook Live, and I actually have a video showing you how to download a Facebook Live and upload it to YouTube, because you can do that. But unless you do that, it's going to be a lot harder to ever send anybody back to an old Facebook Live that you did, because it's a lot harder to find stuff on Facebook. It's not like your YouTube channel where everything's right there. And again, Facebook is not a search engine. It just works completely differently. So I just want to make sure that that piece is clear. And so really the main thing for you to understand is, you want to provide value. You just want to serve people. You really want to know what it is that your people, what questions they have, what problems they're trying to get solved. And then you want to be the person that solves that. And then if you learn how to rank your videos on YouTube, in other words, show up at the top of the search when somebody puts in their keywords, if you do your keyword research and learn what people are actually searching for so that you can optimize your video to show up that way, you're going to get a lot more viewers to your videos. And if you want to know how to do that, we have a whole bunch of training on that inside of the Home Business Academy that teaches you how to rank YouTube videos. I mean, that's a whole other level of training than what I'm doing here. Here I'm just wanting to give you like the broad strokes, the general idea about how this all works. But if you really want to get a lot of eyes on your videos, you can learn like the ninja strategies. And again, this is all free stuff. Learn if you do SEO, search engine optimization, so that when someone goes to YouTube and types in their keywords, what they're searching for, your video shows up, you're not having to pay for advertising. And here's the other benefit about that. Advertising, when you pay for it, it lasts a certain amount of time, and then the money runs out. Like, In other words, like say you do a Facebook ad and you're spending $20 a day for 10 days. So you're going to spend $200 over 10 days. And at the end of the 10 days, your ad is no longer running unless you throw more money at it, right? Or if you do a solo ad, you pay for it, it's a one and done. You get a bunch of leads in like a day or two, and then that's it until you spend more money. That's all good. It's a fast, quick way to get a bunch of leads. But the nice thing about the YouTube stuff is you can get leads forever, and it doesn't cost any money, especially if you learn, how to rank your videos to show up at the top of YouTube when people search. Like, you'll get leads every day and you don't have to pay for them. You do the work once and you generate leads and sales forever. So anyway, I hope that that's clear. And you know what, I'm going to share my screen again for just a second because I just want to show you guys. I just want to make sure that this piece was clear, because I said I was going to show you how to generate sales from YouTube as well. So one way is the people that get on your email list. Over time, you're going to be sharing different stuff with them and you can generate sales that way. But again, like I was saying, like when I'm talking about the funnel builder, I'm going to have a link to the funnel builder here, because I show in a lot of my training, I talk about, how to generate leads and sales online, right? Like that's kind of what I teach all the time. And then I talk about, this is the tool that I use to do it. So when someone clicks on that, they come here. This is the same page that you're going to come to if you click the button below this video. And so this is a sales page. Somebody can click here and pay $25, and I get paid a $20 commission when somebody does that. So that's what I mean. You can send people to capture pages to capture contact information and add people to your email list, or you can send people to sales pages like this and generate sales right from your YouTube videos. So I just wanted to make sure that's clear. So anyway, we're at the top of the hour. I'm gonna close it out here, but I just wanted to make sure that was clear. And also just again, let you know that if you want to learn more about this, click the link below this video. You can learn more about the funnel builder that I create all my pages in. I love this tool so much. It's so easy to use. It's so ninja. There's so many cool features. They're always adding features. Like they just added this past week. One of the new features we got was it has a scheduling tool built into it now. So you can actually, people can schedule appointments with you right from inside the funnel. This is all for $25 a month. It's unreal what you get. You can build membership sites, checkout pages where people can pay. Like if you want to do a paid webinar and have people like put in their credit card to join your free your training or whatever, or create a product and sell it. They have all the pages to do that, membership sites, everything. It's all for $25 a month. You're not going to find that kind of value on any of the other platforms out there. And believe, even the page that you're on right now, that has the ability for everybody to put their affiliate link at the end, like that's built into the funnel builder. This is a funnel builder page that you're watching this on right now. It's such an amazing platform. And like I said, if you want to take it a step further, inside of the funnel builder premium membership, you get access